What is up, everybody? It is I, Aura Expert, and today we're going to be playing with the new Loki. And as you can see, we're running a full giant team because Loki's a giant. Granted, his best team is probably using the Ragnarok comp, obviously. But this is probably like the best chance in the game since the game's release where we can actually run a full giant team and like them actually being classified as a giant. Because, you know, Loki's a giant, Skull's a giant, King of the End are giant and fairy, and Matrona in the sub-slot as the only giant that works in the sub-slot is a giant. She gives the giants 25% basic stats. So we'll see how this plays out. I don't expect to win games, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna upload regardless, but I have like minimum faith on winning games with this team since Hell in the Ragnarok comp is so much better, and like it's just annoying levels of BS. Since you gotta jump through 17 different levels of immortality just to do damage to somebody in this game now, it's not fun. It's just not that great. So we're gonna do what we can. All right, we're gonna do exactly what we can, regardless of the matchups, and we're gonna try to have a good time with a new character. Because Loki does look cool. What the fuck am I going against? For starters, this is a real player because it took 15 minutes to load into it, obviously. But like, what the fuck am I playing against? If I lose to this, that'll be crazy. I think that's gonna be the video. If I lose to this team, that would be so impressive. I'd have to cry. So let's go ahead and start off strong here. Let's single target the Sid or Pelgrade. Pelgrade's kind of disgusting when you think about it. Single target the Pelgrade into the AoE, into the single target of Brunhild with King of the End. I think they just lose, to be honest. We'll see that. Yeah, dodge shoot, had a feeling. Like, this is a real player. I don't know what this team is, but it's very interesting. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was brutal! Oh my god! Now, I understand some fuck nigga's gonna be in the comments saying like, oh, that was a shitty human team that's outdated. Loki's an SSR casual 600 banner character. That was fucking ridiculous. Regardless of the team. And then also, you know, they have a little bit of damage reduction with Brunhild, and Pelgrade gives a lot of damage reduction. I don't know about Sid. I don't remember what Sid does, to be honest. But like, 800k turn 1 was disgusting. Now, I know I didn't really go through what his kit is. His kit is really straightforward, and also my Loki is 1/6. I can get him 2/6, I'm just waiting on it. I'll get him 2/6 before his mana goes away for sure. But Loki basically is RNG fest. He has the King, Queen, and Jack passive, each one doing something different. King gives you basic stats, Queens gives you HP, and Jack gives you attack related stats. And they also do like sub things here and there. But that was still filthy levels of damage. Holy fuck. Hi, buddy. I don't know who you are, but yes, I shall wave to you as well if I have it. Whoop. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and pop kind of the same thing. I'm expecting the dodge food for sure, so we can go ahead and waste. Let's do the Scold here, and then double AoE. I know AoEing is not the best idea, but it's char. I don't really care that much, and I'm not using Hell, so I don't have any major line debuffs. 128. Ugh. 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 That difference in damage is crazy. I went from hitting 840 to 128 because he had an actual updated team. That's the power of power creep. Jesus Christ. Well, listen, at least 844k would look impressive on a thumbnail, even though I don't really use like damage numbers in thumbnails. But that would look impressive to your average viewer. but like, yeah, that's probably not gonna happen with a real updated team of like any of the top 3 best teams in the game right now. W forfeit though. We love to appreciate the free wins when we can, but let's go ahead and continue. Okay. Why am I playing against the weirdest teams today? Like, not a single like Hell like at all. What the fuck am I playing against? And that doesn't even count. So we're just gonna go ahead and continue on from there. Jesus. Okay. Ooh, Demon Team. Demon Team 235. Okay. The chance of dodge food is kinda high, but I'm just gonna, I mean, actually, I don't need to worry about risking dodge food or not. We need to break the shields here regardless. So we're going to we have Jack on my boy, so let's go ahead and do that then. Let's utilize Jack. Single target AoE, and then we will single target the Demon King to petrify him. Okay, the game almost didn't let me petrify. Okay, 158, not bad against melee. Does he break the Demon King shield? Ooh, 370. Okay, yeah, he is like hard, like touching. I forgot he counters, not counters. I forgot he taunts. He did also get an extra melee card, so that works out for us. Unfortunately, we didn't kill him, but that's also fine as well, since he can't really cleanse the petrify. We'll see how this goes though. Oh my god! 345 to damn. Is he one-tapping Gelda? 405. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's try to get his windscreen before this dude forfeits, if this is a real player. But it doesn't look like it. So we can definitely get Loki's windscreen here at some point in this game. Yeah, his cards look really sick, to be honest. And this little turnaround shit he be doing for his, like, his AoE is kind of meta farming. What the fuck is that backline? Homie just threw that dude in. He's like, he's gotta be a demon, bro. He got that one eye going. That's gotta be a demon. Like, no, bro. That's definitely not a demon. You had me in the first half, though. For sure, for sure. Alright, let's get the boys windscreen. And if we really don't get it, I guess Skull can have it at that point. Lock in Loki. He's an you are. Yeah, easy clap. 246. Okay, let's see it. The windscreen here. Ooh. I do fuck with his design. His design is so good. And then he has like the little playing card shit going on. Nah, he's tough. Who we got? Who we got? Okay, now for match number 4, we actually play against a real team with real comp. So we'll see if this is actually like doable or not. I hate having to guess for dodge food, bro. Dodge food is the lamest meta in the fucking game, and I don't like doing it. But we genuinely don't have a choice. Either that, or we're just gonna have to fight into it and just call it a day. One of the two. I don't know. So I'm just gonna have to play into no dodge food. No dodge food, thank God. Okay. You're not weird. So at the very least, I'll give you props for not being a weirdo. Can we at least get rid of retrogression this turn, though? Put retrogression back on hell, maybe? Ah, that's not happening. Fuck no, I did negative damage. I actually did negative damage. Like, King of the End ain't doing nothing on this team setup. Holy hell. Okay. Like, I'm 90% sure my Loki would have did more damage. But now that retrogression's out of the way for the one time, we can kill Skuld and Thor. Well, Thor is going to be tricky with this type of team. At least in my opinion. Okay. So let's try to get rid of Skuld here. We got a beautiful card here with Loki, so we're gonna do that level 3. We're gonna do, and it also deletes 2 skills at random. That's crazy. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna stance up. So we get Loki's ultimate, unless he dies here, cool. And then yeah, Loki's kind of crazy. He didn't die. Okay, well, and that's an unfortunate turn of events. But we do get Loki's ultimate, and just for a refresher of what it does. You get Joker, which gives you all of the buffs, King, Queen, and Jack. And then it deletes all the enemy skills. It's basically Hijack Gother, but way better. Because you don't need 6/6 to delete all the cards. And that's a level 3 you got over there? Yeah, wrap it up, coach. Let's go ahead and, let's pop his ultimate. Let's AoE with him. And then single target with Skuld. See if we can see his ultimate in any capacity. Nah, his ultimate's pretty. That ultimate did dick all damage, but it deletes all skills. So I'm not surprised. Ooh, 239. 239. Okay. That's not bad. 177. Yeah, his ultimate does dick all because it scales off of his max HP, which means, like, he's not going to be doing much damage unless you're playing him in geared. But his ultimate isn't meant for damaging, at least in my opinion. It's straight up meant for the deletion of cards. Like, I don't think you should make your Loki HP defense just for his ultimate to be good. Like, nah, it's not worth it. I'm gonna be so real. So let's go ahead. We get the rank up because of Joker. Yeah, he's crazy. He's actually really fucking good. So let's go ahead and pop that. Level 3, level 2. Yeah, he looks cool. The nigga looked back at me like, yeah, you see what I just did, bro? I just did 1.5 mil on a Nanashi. that's literally what he just said to me. Oh, that's funny. Okay, we got one more game. Maybe we get another hell comp or something similar. And for the last game, ooh, we got a weird fairy team. Haven't seen that in a while, so maybe fairy team is going to be a little bit more challenging. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Because fairy teams are really tanky. They don't get crit, so we'll have to play around to that. Let's a single target, AoE, AoE. I don't remember if King of Dian can even petrify them turn 1. No, they can't. Okay. Because Mistfall is crazy. 100k. Because you can't crit these dudes. Dian took a lot of damage because I mean they healed it all back. I literally did 0 in that whole turn. So me using my talent for that first turn literally amounted to nothing. But it doesn't matter because the fairy team's outdated and Skull's broken. Let's go. They all get one-shotted. It is what it is. Easy clap. So I think the moral of the story is a full giant team is actually in the meta. Like top 5 teams, you've never heard it before, but there's actually a giant team, which is kind of crazy. Oh no, not the old drain. Oh no, whatever am I gonna do? All stats increase from Loki. He got King. Okay, let's just try to kill with him. If not, whatever. King of the End can get it because I don't think I've seen it yet. Probably have. I just don't remember. Ooh, 186. Okay. Yeah, wrap it up. There's finally a giant team in like at least the top 3 teams in the game. Because I'm gonna go with the Ragnarok variant of this team, aka taking King of the End off for Hell is probably infinitely better than King of the End because 7 layers of immortality. So the number 1 team would be this, but Ragnarok variant. This would be number 2, I think. I think the giant variant is number 2. And then for number 3, it would probably be the demons. I think that's my order of top 3 teams right now in PvP. In ungeared. In geared, that's a whole different story. But yeah. For now, that's gonna be a video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Loki is cool as fuck. I will be getting him 6-6. And we're just gonna wrap it up there. So, with that out of the way, I will see you on the next video. Peace! And have a wonderful day.